Hi everybody who's coming here to take your time and watch this video. I'm really grateful you are here. This is miraclexistetarot channel, and today I will do a reading for divine feminine, divine masculine. Okay, please know that these are not horoscope. If you want to watch a horoscope, you need to Google, you need to put in YouTube in a search and find an astrologer who can do it for you. Tarot is not a horoscope. It functions totally differently and it talks to people totally differently. Tarot picks up on energies, the energy field of people who's watching us on YouTube, okay? That's mean the spirit will pick up certain energies to reveal it in a cards, okay? Or the reader, if it's an energy reader, not just a tarot reader. You need to understand that it might won't fit at all your story, even if this reading, no, but there are other readings that is on your sign. It's possible it won't fit your story. It does not resonate with you. It's not because a tarot reader is wrong, or it's not a good tarot reader. It's simply because the spirit didn't pick up on your energy. It is impossible to do a reading that includes all the energy of everybody who's watching us. Do you understand? You can't expect a reading to do that. That is in public in YouTube, okay? Even if it's your sign. So in that case, you have to look at other tarot readings or add, for example, other videos, because there might be a message for you there. That is possible also that it might fit your story, but just 40%, 30%, 50%, 60%, but there will be something that does not fit from the story. It is because there are many energies merged into the reading. Do you understand? So I keep repeating this because often people find some advertisement on Facebook or social media. They are curious and they click on it, that goes on YouTube, so they start watching tarots. They are new. They do not understand, oh, I'm watching Aries, I'm an Aries and it's not for me, or it's a crap tarot reader. No, it's not a crap tarot reader. It's the story is simply not for you. Because it's not horoscope, okay? You want a person as reading, you contact the tarot reader. Me, you can contact me also if you watch me. I have my email address in the description box. You can book for a personalized reading that is just for you. Read only your energies. And by the way, I'm really fed up with people who contact me and ask me to read on other people, okay? Or contact me and lie to me, and they say they are this person. The problem is that you can say you are another person. You can give me this another person name and date also, but sometimes I can feel it's not your energy. Do you understand? Because some of us can trace this energy, and when we see it's not you, honestly, I get pissed off. I'm not to argue with people. I just block everything, and I don't want, well, these people create another account, and most of the time everybody has fake account. Nobody is real. But I'm telling you, I am not willing to use my gift to ruin other people. The only way I give information about other people, if you go for a date and you want to know if it's a player, if it's a pervert, narcissistic, or I don't know, psychopath who wants to kill you, you go out on a date and you want to know it. Okay? Or it's your family member, your children, your husband, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, and somehow it's in connection with your story. That is different. When you ask me to read about somebody you want to destroy with rituals, I won't be part of it. And you don't need to get upset. When I say that I don't want your money, you can keep your money. I just don't want it. And most of the time, most of my readings are based on donations. So I don't do this for really money. I want people to donate because they donate whatever they can. But they need to understand, if I put time in it, I need some financial gratification. It's totally normal. Every tarot reader receive money for readings, okay? What I'm saying is, I get back to the point. This is general reading. Do not force it on your situation. And also, you know, sometimes many tarot reader pick up on the same energy because these people are going tarot reader after tarot reader and watching them, okay? And after there is 1,000 people watch them, but this energy just for 50 or 100 or 200 or 500. When you watch a tarot reading and you just pick up that, my crush will call me. My crush is contacting. My twin flame is coming. We will reunite this week. Blah, 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 blah. And after, when it's not happening, you are really disappointed, okay? I'm telling you, if it resonates with you, listen to your intuition, okay? Because I'm telling you, these are not personalized readings. If it's really a really important news, and you feel it's yours, it's better to book with the tarot reader for a personalized reading to make sure that it's really, really for you. Do you understand? Because if not, there will be people who will be disappointed. And after, it's a good thing it's happened. Me, I'm always telling people, please leave a comment if it's for you, because I want to know. Because sometimes the stories are so incredible that I can't imagine who has a story like that. And also, I did readings for people, and I received lots of messages that thank you very much, this and this happened, it was like you said. That is really gratifying for me. So if I did the reading for you and send me an email time to time that what you read was correct, that will be a huge gratification for me. Okay, right. I will spend maximum 10 minutes, not more than, because this morning I had some revelation and I need to talk about that very quickly. It won't be 30 minutes. So if you don't want to hear it, you just forward, and when I start shuffling the card like that, you stop, because that's when I will start the reading. Okay, very quickly, I need to go out, I need to work. So it's the morning here, so I do very quickly I'm reading. So in the morning when I woke up, there is a period of time in the morning when you don't dream anymore, but you are not fully awake. That there is a time lapse when your spirit guide, when universe and guides can give you downloads or messages that you need to really be careful to remember. Okay, most of the time it's better if you have a little book, a notebook on a side of your bed, and you write it down, because usually these downloads, these messages disappear very quickly. You forget them, okay? Me, I had this morning, it was really interesting, and when I understood, it has a very important significance for divine masculine and divine feminine light workers and star seeds, earth angels. Really, every divine person should do this, okay? So I'll tell you what was this message about. I saw the universe, you know, everything black with stars, and there was a rectangle shape of port, but it was really the frame. It was not port that is open, okay? It was really strange, because usually in the universe, if there is a portal, it's a round shape. It's never a rectangle. I don't know why was it rectangle shape, but it was a rectangle shape. And what I could see, that suddenly from this port, there is a human figure fall out in the universe. And this human figure was like, didn't have a human body like this, but was white and shiny, like it's a soul. And he didn't have a face that we could recognize, but we could see that he had a human form, but it was like a light. So it was a human soul. So this human soul fall through the port in the universe, and there was a bullet that came out from the port very fast. You know, the bullet that comes out of the gun, and try to hit this human soul, but the human soul just turn away, you know, like in Matrix, Neo, when he did the jumping bullets. And after the bullets went in the other direction, but suddenly turned around and like a boomerang came back and wanted to hit this human soul. And it went on for a while. And this human soul avoided, every time avoided. And after a second bullet came out from the port frame, after a third, after a fifth, 10th, 100, and there was so many that this human soul was not able to turn in any direction because they came from every direction in the same time. So the human soul gave up and said, shit, I can't do anything. So let's go, just kill me, whatever. And he just stood there, or leviated, or I don't know, he was like standing there, but he was in a universe, you know. And all the bullet came in the same time, and like 10 centimeters around her body, they stopped, they fall and disappear. And after again, many bullets came, maybe twice, 3 times more than before, and the same thing happened. And after again, more and more bullets came, and guess what? This human soul began to. The second human soul started to do the same things than beginning this human soul to try to avoid the bullets. But after when he saw that the first human soul didn't move and all fall, he did the same. And after these 2 human souls multiplied and multiplied and multiplied and multiplied, and I could see hundreds of thousands of human souls doing the same thing, and aucun, but pardon, it's French, no bullet could touch them. You understand? And after there was like come a tornado, came out, but just halfway came out of the port. Yeah, when I look into the port, what is inside, I could see like a town with cars, and you know, I could see the earth. So it was the 3D. So at the end, when there was thousands and thousands of human souls who learned this technique how to jump bullets, there is a kind of tornado halfway came out of the port and sucked them in and took them back in the 3D. Do you understand? And after, the port just disappeared. Well, and after I woke up. And I didn't understand why I had this vision. Excuse me. And Spirit showed me that we live in a time that more and more people use occult sciences for their advantages to make them rich, make them powerful and 3D. Before, this kind of occult sciences you could find in Africa, in India and Asia. Now they are everywhere. I'm sure at least 2 of your neighbor is practicing a certain kind of occult practices, okay? Even if it's just time to time. I don't care if you call that shamanism, or it's a warlock, or it's a bruja, but I don't care. How do you call it, okay? Or there are so many occult religions and occult practices. And unfortunately, many people, until you use it for yourself to build your life up, it's fine. But in a moment when you try to steal from, I do not understand these people. Because if you have an occult power to steal from other people, you have the occult power to create for yourself. Why do you need to steal it from others? Do you understand? Anyway, I do not understand why these occult people do that. That is really idiot. And sometimes these occult practices that you have to do to steal from and harm other people are so complicated, so risky, and they take all that risk shit just to ruin somebody and get what is theirs when they could create with this power what they want. I find it really idiot, but unfortunately today, lots of people and lots of karmic people unfortunately use occult power like that and attack divine people to use them. Use them, their blessings, use their energy, use their whatever. I can feel across what I'm telling you, you're doing with a group of people sex magic to steal from a divine feminine. No, a divine masculine also. There is not one person. Many of you do that. Energy and also money. Yeah. You're doing sex magic, and after you will have a kind of revelation how to proceed on a free day. But you still mainly energy. I'm telling you, you will go down. You will go down. You understand? You might have been successful in the past, but I'm telling you, I give you the message that comes from God and universe. That if you don't stop, actually it doesn't matter now if you stop, but the severity of your bad karma will depend when you will stop. You understand? If you stop now, you will have a really light bad karma on your life right now that will come the next few days, and it won't last long. If you don't stop, you continue doing, the karma will be heavier and will last years and years and years. Do you understand? Don't know why are you coming on my channel. Stealing energy. Okay. You can't. On my channel, you can't. I'm telling you, you can't. You do it, you will fucking regret it. I talk about this. I teach light workers to do spiritual viruses, okay? So when somebody steals my energy or the light workers I'm teaching, these spiritual viruses will attack your life. Do you understand? I'm not a dark witch. I'm not a witch, but what is mine is mine. You have no right to take it. And that's what I'm teaching to light workers. It's a tough love because it will make you to have your karma, what you deserve. Do you understand? And it's only your fault, not mine. How dare you to come here and try to steal my energy? Well, do it. Take the consequences. I told you. And it's not my fault, but yours. Right, let's ignore this shitty person. They got their message. So, more and more light workers, more and more divine feminine and divine masculine learn from God, universe, spirit, and a source have to jump bullets, okay? But the next level, when you get to, when you learn that even if you stand, the bullet will just fall and won't harm you. This is a learning process. So there are many of you under heavy occult attack. It is not because universe does not love you. It is not because you have a horrible life front of you as a spiritual being. No, it is because this is one of your mission, okay? This is one of your mission. You need to learn how to jump ballet. You need to learn how to disintegrate them. Do you understand? Transmute them. all this shitty, I'm telling you, in my personal life, I've been through, sometimes they send on me more than 100 death spell on me and my children. More than hundreds of chaos spell, poverty spell, all the shitty things you can imagine. And the more they didn't work, the more they pissed off they got, and they did more. And I had to learn how to jump ballet. I'm not saying sometimes it didn't hit me at the beginning. It did, because I had my losses. But in a way, I got angry also. It is important when you get hit by occult attack like that, you don't give up. Do you understand? If you can't do anything, you don't know how to protect yourself and hit back, scream to the universe, God, and the angels, and ask for help. First thing what I do when I feel a spiritual attack, if I'm not home, I get home quickly if I can and take a spiritual bath. That's what I did. Now, most of the spiritual attack, I can deal with it mentally in an alchemist way. Okay, I even learning to turn and enjoying it a lot. When these occult people send these occult energies on me, I transmute them and I use them for creating. I transmute them to energy that will create something good. Do you understand? And this is really fucking good feeling, because it's like you will be hungry for these energies. Honestly, sometimes, well, universe punished me because it was a bit cocky, but I pissed off occult people deliberately so they would attack me, because I enjoyed the negative energy that came, so I could practice and transmute this energy and create something, you know? And after the universe slapped my face, because when you are a light worker and God gives you gifts and you start using your gifts, don't become big-headed. And I'm telling you, I was big-headed. And God and universe spanked my bottom. It's difficult because when you discover this superpower, you feel like indestructible. You understand? And especially if you are Aries like me, it's like a little child who says, oh, come on, catch me if you can. And this child knows he can run faster than the others, so they don't have any chance. And it's fun for them. So I was a bit in this state, and the universe busted my ass and said, no, that you are there to help people, not piss off the entire world, all the warlocks and the satanists. You need to focus on your work and not playing around with people like that. And your work is not to destroy these people, but to make them come on the other side. And I just totally misunderstood my mission, and I was happy with this gift, like a little child. Now, since there are people trying to steal this gift, so God showed me how I can spiritually put it on a place. I won't tell where it is, and hide it there when I don't use it. I can access to it anytime, but if somebody try to tap into my power and steal it, they can't. They can't, because it's not with me. Only when I use it. I'm teaching all these things on my Lightworkers website. Oh, I didn't start it yet, this one. But what I can see that many of you Lightworkers, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, God will put you through difficult spiritual attacks because they want, God wants you to, the universe wants you to learn to fight them. Do you understand? And after, I know it will be harder and harder, the fights. It's not because the universe don't love you. They want you to figure it out spiritually, how you can make to fall all the bullets. Do you understand? So after, when you will achieve this knowledge, you will walk without effort, without, even if people attack you, it won't reach you. Do you understand? There are many of you who is in a learning process right now. And a spirit is telling you, when you will learn this, you have to teach others who are spiritual. You need to listen to your intuition, because these are secrets that karmic people does not need to know. And even if they would know, it is impossible to use it in a negative way. So they can't do anything with this knowledge. But what I'm saying is, yeah, you have to be high vibrational to use this knowledge. So even if a karmic person would steal this knowledge from you, they simply can't use it because they are low vibrational. So what I'm saying is, do you remember in example when the human soul multiplied? That is when you need to teach others. Do you understand? It's really important that you teach your what universe and God gives you spiritual knowledge. You teach others to do that. It's not necessary you have to have a platform, because not all of us has the gift of teaching. It's possible that there is a platform where you contact with your spirit tribe and you just tell, oh, listen what I learned, and you tell the others. Do you understand? Or you have your friends who are spiritual, you tell them. It's like teaching, okay? And after, if you have a call to be a teacher, yes, you can have a platform, kind of social media, or I don't know how you will interact with people. Today, it's more like platform and social media. Usually, these conferences, live conferences, disappear little by little. But the message is the universe wants you to teach your knowledge to other spiritual people. Do you understand? It's like this woman. I'm not saying she's a witch, because she's not. She's an alchemist, okay? And she invented this new method not to cut cords, but dissolve the roots of the cords. Because when you cut cords, and especially when the other person don't let you go, the cords grow back, okay? And the roots get heavier, 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 and stronger. So at the end, what you will have when you do spiritual work, you have a spiritual weight that normally you should not have. Because when you do spiritual work, it comes from your soul, and your soul has no weight. But when you are full with these heavy roots, toxic roots, it could leave mark on your spiritual work. And this is a revolutionary thing that is now, I talk about this other video, I won't go in it, but it's a new thing out that we don't cut cords anymore, but we dissolve with a kind of meditation the roots of the cords, okay? And it's usually, well, when you do the meditation, it's in a belly button, the roots. We visualize it there. And after that, if you know your birth chakra, you know your birth sign has the specific chakra, maybe it's rooted in there. But usually, if you visualize it that it's in your belly button, belly button, it's enough for dissolve it, okay? Right, okay, let's get to it. Spirit, please, can I have a message for divine masculine and divine feminine? Yeah. Okay. Okay, excuse me. I just mix it up a bit. Okay. Right. Excuse me, just a second, because I forgot to put this on. Yeah, it's really good to have, you know, also when you have this specific time in the morning when you wake up, it's good to have a notepad, notebook, notepad also if you want that. A notebook on the side of your bed to write down. What? It's not good. This one is better? No, not much. And you write down, because this is this is a time lapse when you get a message. Some people say we're dreaming still. Well, if you are half awake, okay? When you are in this state, you get messages and downloads. But when you wake up totally, usually you forget it very fast. So that's why it's important sometimes to have a dream journal and write down everything what you had done, because maybe in 1 hour or 2 hours you will forget it. Do you understand? We have, excuse me, it's in French. I will translate it. This is the living room. A very long path. And poverty. Being poor. Can I have one more card, please? Gain exceptional. I don't know. What is in me? It's about a divine masculine, or maybe a divine a woman who has a very strong masculine energy. Well, many of you has this energy. Okay. The living room symbolizes family. I have an impression that you're going through a divorce or a breakup, and lots of you lose a lot. Maybe your house also, and it's a long way. This divorce, it's not a fast divorce. It's a very long divorce, and in this period of time while the divorce is going on, you become poor. Okay, you become poor, and you need to know that when it will be finished, you will be like that, okay? Not just because you get half of the money, there will be something happening that you will regenerate more money than you had before. This is the message of the spirit, okay? Right, let's see these energies. Let's start with the living room. Can you give me cards, please, for the living room? Ten of Pentacles and a Seven of Swords. Well, it seems to be, for some of you, that really existed this Ten of Pentacles. You had a family life with somebody, and I have an impression somebody came into your life and destroyed it, okay? For others, you had this illusion. You were delusional. You had this illusion that you have 10 pentacles, but you didn't, because your person, the person you wanted to have these 10 pentacles was not real with you, were a mask and played with you. And this bubble illusion was exposed when this person, for some of you, this person stole money from you and profited from you. Can you give me the card for the long path? Yes, you have a broken heart. I think you love this person so much. Yeah. You never ever had to budget before, and now you have to. It actually came out on this one. I think it's a woman. She's really not rich now because she took your money and you are in this state right now. I have the impression that this woman got married with you for money. It's different energy. Some of you got married this woman 2 years ago, 3 years ago, a year ago, or something like that. Some of you are not even married. You just had a contract and she takes everything. Or some of you, you are together and she tricked you to sign something and took your money. There are many different energies here. I'm not talking about, please. I sometimes, I talk to men who says that my bitch wife stole everything in a divorce. Excuse me, when your wife is living with you more than 10 years, have children with you and loves you, take care of you, the house and the kids, and you earn well, you don't even want your wife to go to work. Excuse me, your wife is building with you, okay? You're building your family with you. That is not a bitch who got married with you, because a bitch who got married with you will get your money in 1 or 2 years, not staying with you for 10, 15, 17 years. Do you understand? That is a wife who loved you, and you did something really shitty that she went and she broke up the marriage with you. Do you understand? Maybe you cheated on her. So please, please, man who's watching me, don't, this is a professional prostitute who goes out, hunt down men, doesn't stay with them more than 1 or 2 years to get their fortune. Do you understand? This is what I'm talking about. When your wife is with you more than 10 years and build a family with you, that is not this case. Maybe she will take half of the house. Maybe she will take half of the fortune you have. That is totally normal. Totally normal. When you decide together, she won't go to work, she look after the kids, and you earn money and you live like that, you decide 2 of them together. If you were not happy, why you didn't say it? But if you were happy when you get home and there is a 5-star hotel food on a table and your bottom is licked out by your wife, excuse me, a wife who works can't do the same. Because don't tell me that a wife who works all day long, get home late, get the kids from school, happy if she warms up or puts something together in 30 minutes, okay? So when you go home and your wife did 2-3 hours cooking or more, so you have the restaurant quality food on a table, and the house is perfect, clean, kids are very well educated. I'm sorry, a woman who works all day has no time for that. And many couples can afford that the woman does not work. But when you say to your wife, you don't need to work, I earn enough, you just focus on the family, and your wife is okay with that, well, do not complain at the divorce that she takes half of everything and she didn't work, because she did. You just can't see it. We have the winning, exceptional winning. No, I'm sorry, woman. I appreciate every woman who works in a marriage. They say they do everything what a mother who stays at home does. No, you can't. I'm sorry, you can't, because everybody has at the end of the day 24 hours. So I'm sorry, when a housewife does something that takes 2, 3, 4 hours for her and perfection, everything perfect, you who work all day can't do the same quality. Do you understand? It's not because you have not the same value. You have the same value, but you work. And it's totally normal. Do you understand? Usually people who work in the morning, they rush, the house is not that clean, they leave it like that. So when they get home, cleaning is not the first thing what they will do. Well, there is a housewife, usually the house is always very nice and clean. Always. For example, everything is perfect. Everything is taken care of 100% time, 100% quality. That's what I did to my husband for 17 years, except the last 2 years when I was sick and he abused me. But that is another thing. When a husband is idiot and can't see that the wife can do everything than before because she's physically sick, because he destroyed her body. That is another thing. That is a question of abuse. I'm talking here about normal cases, okay? Normal cases. When somebody is not sick, you stay at home. Usually when your husband comes home, there is a food that is ready on a table, quality food, and a house is clean. When you work as a woman, you can't do it because it's impossible. Do you understand? Impossible. There is no time for it. And it's normal. So when you have a wife who stayed at home and spoiled, you don't ever realize that because you never had a wife like that who works, and you don't. That is the problem. Men don't realize they get used to the good things, and for example, if the woman gets sick like I did because he destroyed my body, I couldn't do it the last 2 years. They get upset. Oh, my wife is not working, nothing is ready, and how dare she? This is my money, I work for it. This is pathetic. If a woman built with you more than 10 years, excuse me, built with you together, so half, that is totally normal. We have the High Priestess here. Yeah, you're trying to manifest wealth. And you're doing well. You're doing well. Especially when you are a woman who stays at home and you give up lots of things for your family. It's not fair. After it is our choice, I understand. Now I know I would never ever do that, to give up everything in my life for a man. That's for sure. This was a huge mistake on my part. And after, not every man like that. But honestly, today women, excuse me, the smoke, should build a career. Even if your husband earns well, I'm telling you, because you don't know when divorce will hit in, what the future brings. Me, I left a really good career behind me in England. Actually, I earned better. I had not one job, but many. But I earn much better than my husband earned here in France. And I studied also. I left many things in England. And if I stayed there, my life would be really different now and better. But that is the past. I can't change that. But after you deserve half of everything. You spend more than 5 or 10 years with your husband. You are not this type of woman. This type of woman won't stay with a man for 10 years or not even 5 years. Do you understand? This type of woman stay 1 year, maximum 2. But even 2 is too much because they're usually beautiful. So they try to get rich until they reach 30 years old or 35, until they are very beautiful, their body is beautiful. Because when they reach 30, 35, they retire because they stolen so much money from men that they don't need to depend on a man anymore. And this is not that type of woman who's honest and work hard at all. At all. And I think we have here a divine masculine who realized that this woman, he wanted to build a family, a 10 Pentacles, is this kind of woman. Just wanted to profit from him, Probably after 1 or 2 years, the marriage got ruined because of that. So a divine masculine trying to manifest, and he will manifest, exceptional winning, or somehow exceptional quantity of money will come into his life. And I get the energy that is not just from the divorce. Yes, he will get some money from the divorce, but he will rather lose with this divorce, not gain money. No, he's doing something, manifesting maybe a business or whatever, but he's gaining money, okay? Okay, I'm sorry guys, the camera stopped and I was continue the reading. So I try to take it back, okay? As it came out, because I can't redo the reading. It's the second time I'm doing this reading, so I can't redo it. Yeah, it was like that. For this, I draw this. This. Right, so it was like that, okay? When it stopped the camera. So I draw for the house, I draw the 5 of Pentacles. That's mean maybe it's you who broke up with this woman, or they broke up with you, but I think it's rather her who broke up when she did her nasty things, and she's celebrating. She feels like she's winning, okay? And we have a Knight of Wands. It's you. Maybe you were a king or an emperor, but now you fall down to the level of a knight. But it doesn't matter. Your valor is not your title, who will show it. Not your money, not your 3D stuff. It's your soul, is your value. Okay, valor is French. I'm sorry, guys. It's still the morning and I didn't sleep too much. We have an 8 of Pentacles reverse. You lost your job. Because an emperor, and probably that is the lover of your wife or the lover of your girlfriend. Well, on a poverty we got the Judgment. For some reason you have bad karma. We don't know why. And exceptional winning, we have the High Priestess. We got a King of Swords. Somehow a legal system is involved. I think why you have a bad karma has a legal consequences. And you feel like there is an injustice. Maybe you're right, there is an injustice. And you had an unconditional love for somebody. And this unconditional love died. And you behave like a magician to take revenge on this woman or man. And what you want that is this woman will be destroyed or even go to prison in place of you. And you're stalking on this woman to complot against her, but it does not work. And you are self-conflicted about it. And we have a 2 of Pentacles. You don't realize you were so busy complotting your plan that there are inevitable changes that has to happen in your life and will happen if you want or no. I will be honest with you, when I read these energies, this woman did not harm you. I have the impression it's you who harmed this woman. You have a misconception about this woman. This is not this woman who ruined you, but this one. For some of you, you had unconditional love for this woman. For some of you, you had unconditional love for another woman who was poor and who was not a queen, but maybe a page. So you didn't want to invest in that woman. You invested in this one because you thought you can have a 10 of Pentacles with her. Okay, can you please clarify the Judgment? What is this bad karma? You were doing something too slowly. You couldn't make up your mind about something. What else? You abused this woman. Not this one, but the other one. What kind of abuse was this, Spirit? What kind of abuse was this? It's a spiritual abuse. It's a spiritual abuse. Knight of Pentacles could be financial abuse also. And maybe this woman loved you and deliberately you went into a third-party situation to break her heart. I think you destroyed this woman. That's why you have bad karma. And you are pissed off with her. Who is this woman, Spirit? Who is this woman? Ah, okay. Ah, that will be an Empress. I'm telling you, that will be an Empress because she's already embodied two Queen. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. This is a very strong warrior spirit. I think you wanted to destroy this woman for I don't know what reason. But this is a very fucking strong warrior. Are you kidding? This is the most, two most fighting type of queen on a tarot deck. And you don't have only one, but two of them in one person. This is a woman who is practically indestructible. You can't, indestructible. You can't destroy this woman. Do you understand? This is a spiritual giant. This is a, I don't know where to put it. This is a spiritual giant, this woman. And you had unconditional love for this woman. What did you do to this woman? I think this woman is exactly this type of human spirit I saw in the universe. Up there with the bullet. He can jump, she can jump bullets. And I think she has a very strong masculine energy. Maybe it's a woman that this reading is about, not this divine masculine, okay? So far I can't see that he can jump bullets, but the woman, yes. Somebody after a betrayal can be a queen. I'm sorry. That is a fucking fighter. It's like this. Yeah, she's an Empress. And she's winning. And you are fucking pissed off because you are losing and you have bad karma. And working really hard. She's winning because she's working really fucking hard on herself, on her businesses, on her life. Not spending time to complotting against other people. Protecting herself. Now, if she learned that how to make fall the bullets, she does not have to fight anymore. Because it's energetically so easy. Right. We have a Page of Pentacles. They're telling me this is the level of the universe. It's like the Ace of Cups. The universe gives overflowing love to this woman. And the Page of Pentacles, maybe some of these women are pregnant, but maybe most of the time it's a spiritual baby. It's like a business, it's like a destiny. She is working really hard with the universe to create something, and it's pissing you off. It's intimidating, this divine masculine. Why this divine masculine feel intimidated by this Empress? We have the Ace of Wands and the Chariot. Because this Divine Feminine is single, abundant, wealthy. And with the Ace of Wands, I think this Divine Masculine practically more wants to have sex with this woman. I think the unconditional love he felt for this woman is disappeared. It's not there anymore. The Ace of Wands, it's not a cup. You know, when we have this, yeah, there is love. When we have this, it's sex. It's pure sex, lust. And our Divine Masculine pissed off because this Divine Feminine moved away from him and happy single and does not want to get together with him. Because he feels like he has no new beginning. Well, if you don't spend your fucking money on making her cursed and attacking her spiritually, maybe you could have that. Do you understand? Ah, it's so pathetic. The spirit is not okay what you're doing. The spirit warned you many times to stop and you don't. And appear the worst of things, this is your wish fulfillment, this woman. This is your wish fulfillment. How idiot to attack spiritually a woman who is your wish fulfillment. Why fucking hell, you don't think? You don't use your brain. You want to date this woman. I think you want to date this woman, but you are in rage, you want to destroy her. You won't date this woman with this King of Cups energy. You blame this woman for every bad things in your life. You have bad karma because you hurt this woman. And that is your fault, not hers. You shouldn't have attacked this woman. Simple as fuck. You want to have a chance to date this woman and bring in a love affair. Well, if it's you or Divine Masculine, I don't know how much you are divine if you use sex magic. I have an impression you want to use sex magic to steal everything from her. So what will happen between these two persons, Spirit? Okay, the first card is they are both burdened because they are twin flame. They are twin flame and they are burdened by this twin flame connection because you need to understand with twin flame, they mirror each other. So if this guy pissed off because blaming her for everything, I can imagine she's blaming him for everything. So he wants to take revenge. I don't know, this is and this is an Empress. I don't think she wants to take revenge, but she's not an idiot. And this is a burden for both of them, this twin flame connection. This is very idiot, huh? They were in a hangman position, blocked and sacrificed. They will come out of this. They will come out of this. And what will happen when they come out, Spirit? We have the Page of Cups, the energy of showing love to each other. And a Knight of Swords. Think will speed up. Also, the truth will be told on both sides. I think there is lots of misunderstanding. Usually in twin flame connections, there are misunderstanding. Because people around them will create lots of misunderstanding and lies and manipulations. And they will get together with the Lover's energy. Spirit won't let you to get together until the guy will clarify these negative intentions. The guy needs to understand it's not her fault, this situation. The guy needs to hear and see why he stayed so long with this woman and wait until this woman totally destroyed him. Because that is his fault. Well, this is the reading for today. Thank you for watching. I don't know if this story fits somebody. Please let me know in the comments. And thank you very much again watching my video. Past tense readings are available on my email address. You can book for it. And also my channel, I accept donations. Also the details are in the description box. Thank you very much for watching me. Take care. Bye bye.